Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So Jagex have caught me out with a little update they've done today. So we're going to be having the 110 crafting update coming next week on Monday the 16th. Now, one of the big things to base the crafting update on is the making of the martial crafting armor, which requires a starflower. Now, starflower is a brand new item brought into the game and is what you're going to make the cloth out of to then make the armor from. Now, I was expecting them to release this with the whole crafting update, but they've kind of caught me out here and released it today. Now, the Starflower is an item which you can go and get from multiple sources, which is nice. It's both skilling and PVM as well, and have added to certain drop tables, not just for PVM, but also for Slayer. So if you're going to be doing skilling, so you can get them from shooting stars, and you're going to be mining a shooting star of size 7 or greater. And when you're doing this, you can get a 1 in 200 chance per swing to go and get one of these seeds. Thieving is going to be another way to get them as well. Master farmers, dwarven traders, and gnomes. A really good sort of update for dwarven traders, just because it's going to be a decent amount of GPV seeds for a while. The game is going to need quite an influx of the cloth coming into the game as well. And because of that, the price of the seeds will be quite high demand for the time being. Slayer, you're going to be able to get them from Lost Grove creatures, moss golem, vine crawlers, and bulbous crawlers. And then vile blooms as well will also be available to drop these seeds. Camel Warriors, and probably my choice to do as well, Ganodermic Beast. A nice little update for Ganodermic Beast as well, especially if the price is good. And then finally, Bosses, Croesus, and Calphite King. However, Croesus I think is going to cause a little bit of an issue because they have removed the inert adrenaline crystals to replace with the seed. So for all my Ironmen out there, I'm very sorry, you are getting done over once again by these updates of taking all these drops out. But I've sort of read on a couple of Reddit posts as well that they are looking to bring them back in with other methods, but for now, Croesus and adrenaline crystals have been replaced by the Starbloom seeds. Now, to farm a Starbloom seed, very similar to how we do grapevines, you need a battle staff for structure, and then after that, you don't need to, as far as I'm aware, you don't need to bring another one in. It would have been kind of cool if for everyone you plant a sort of battle staff's needed, but I don't think it is. So the really important thing is, how expensive are these Starbloom seeds? So we're going to have to put one in for 100k. Let's see if they buy. Again, they've been in the game a couple of hours. They're not buying for 100k. Right, no problem. This is why it'll be very good GP for certain things. So let's try 200k. I'll be doing a couple of videos based off these from the sort of monsters which are dropping them currently, just to see if there's any chance like to show you guys how much GP per hour they add on. I mean, if these drop pretty decent from a Master Farmer, who knows how much like Master Farmers can make. And it might make thieving a bit more profit in a minute. So 250k if that is bought for. I'm just going to be cheeky and just buy another one as well. And we'll buy one of the Starbloom flowers, which you can loot from this as well. Now, a few things I want to check out as well. Does an instant growth potion work? And how many are you going to get per go? And then also if a dwarven harvester is going to work as well. So these are the real questions to see how much can we get out of these. So a Starbloom flower, if we go for 250, let's see what that goes for. So that instant buys. So 37.5k, which is a little worrying. I'm hoping we get quite a few of these flowers anyway. Decent margin on it as well. Maybe something stuck up on because again, when 110 crafting is released, I imagine these flowers will be in demand. They've released them in the game so people can build up demand and build a stock in the Grand Exchange as well. So yeah, really interested to see how they go. So let's go to Mana Farm because I think we might have to go and speak to Granny to buy some of the instant growth potions. Now, this is related to a video which should be released later in the week. Of basically sort of showing you guys how to really farm, for a better word, player-owned farm beans, because the player-owned farm beans will relate to these instant growth potions. So farmers market, let's go to potions. I'm hoping it's sundry flowers, so it's going to be the supreme growth leafy. Right, that is very nice. So let's go and buy one of these. And again, this might be why the Starbloom flower has been released this early, because Jagex know that a lot of people are sitting on like player and farm beans and going to use them to grow potions, but also why the price compared to the seed price is a little low. There's a lot more flowers compared to seeds on the Grand Exchange because people have been rightfully sat on this for a while and have been ready to go and do this. Right, so I need a battle staff. I could have sworn I had battle staffs, but you know, you learn. And again, it's a nice little farming update. Farming getting all these nice little touches as well. Very good to see. So if we go and buy a battle staff, no doubt this will be high in price because it's in demand. But a lot of money for you guys to capitalize on as well. This was going to be one of the videos I was going to do next week to show you guys, look, it's farming the seeds, thieving the seeds, and producing the cloth or the starflower was going to make you a lot of profit. So really good to see that this is an option. So we have planted that. We've only got super compost, which is a bit of a sad face. So I think Mr. Doctor here has answered our question about the Dwarven Harvester. So they do work. Leafy Growth Potions work. So 37k a flower. Really interested to see how many we get. Okay, so these are going to be profit. Also as well, it used for Battle Staff, which is very surprising. I didn't think it would. So just going to go pick up some Battle Staffs from Zath. Again, if you've done the Baroque Achievement Diary, you can do this all the time. But that is a total of, and this is without a Harvester as well, 12. So you'd roughly be in the ballpark for about 400k for that if you're going to go and buy the seeds. My suggestion is at 250k a seed, and especially if you've got access to some of the Slayer monsters, Ganodermic creatures, 100% go and kill those for these seeds. And also some of the thieving options as well. Dwarven traders will give you really good XP. I think I'm going to go and try Master Farmers and Ganodermic Beasts to go and give this a go, because I think they will be the better options for me. Ganodermic Beasts you can force with the Slayer Mask as well, so that could also be a nice way to go and do it. So yeah, now that we've got things like this, if you approach it with like green fingers and all your other stuff as well, I'm sure you'll be able to get a decent amount of these Starbloom flowers. My advice would be, at current times, maybe just keep an eye on prices. I would stock them before the update, because I think once the update's here, you can then possibly turn them into cloth and possibly make more money from it as well. I think the cloth, if the cloth is tradable, which I can only imagine it would be, that could be more of a higher sort of lucrative thing, because people won't want to make the cloth. People will want to just make the armor. So if we can go and farm the Starbloom flowers, turn it into cloth, and then put a price on the cloth, people are more than likely going to buy that, because they just don't want the hassle of actually doing it. It's a waste of time, and then people will then go, it's a waste of XP and stuff like that. But I like the fact it's going to use up one of the Battle Staffs as well. Battle Staffs needed another reason to go out. And even though it's not in like mass amount, it's a nice way to get it out of the game as well. And if you are sat on these Leafy Growth Potions, this can be a very good way to go and make some money out of them very quick. What my advice would be though is definitely go and farm the seeds. With it being a flower seed as well, you can do 5 of these on your farm run as well, which would be nice. Another way to add some GP into your farm run. The Dwarven Harvester works, the Leafy Growth Potion works as well, so you can grow these very, very quick. And it's another thing which is going to just add on to the fact that farming is by far the best moneymaker in the game. So from those 2 seeds, we now have a total of 36 for Starflowers. I'm going to throw them in the Grand Exchange to see if they sell. What I'm going to do in terms of content relating to this as well, today's video has kind of gone out the window. We're going to go and do this video instead. I'm going to go and do a trip to Ganodermic Beasts. I'm going to go and do some thieving and mass farmers as well. Show you guys which one out of the 2 is the best option, the GP you get from it, the XP as well. And then towards the end of the week, we might do another little video showing you guys how well the farming's going, what the current price is, and what we're going to do with these Starbloom flowers as well. Now is a very good time, depending on how interested you are in this 110 crafting update, to jump in and give them a go. They are going to be nice to have stockpiled. And I really think that if you turn this into cloth, you'll be able to sell it for a very, very high price, because people won't want to make the cloth. They will simply just want to go and make the armor. It's going to be very similar to like bowstrings and flax. People don't want to spin flax. They want to just buy the bowstrings. This is basically your flax, and turn it into the cloth. It's going to be the bowstrings, and you're going to go and sell it for a higher price as well. So we bought these 2 seeds for 500k. And then we are going to go and sell these for 1.3 mil. Admittedly, half of it was with a Dwarven Harvester. Again, very good use of your Dwarven tools. Make sure to be using them on the Harvester, because you're going to make so much money. But again, this is going to be a good time for you guys to jump on this. Go and do your thieving. Go and do these Slayer tasks, order combat. Stock up on the seeds. Sell the seeds now, because they're probably going to be the highest they're going to be, because they're new. And in terms of the flowers as well, look at what's there. Look at what you're happy with the margin, and then go from there. But again, very happy with the update. A nice way to start making money in the lead up to 110 crafting. I like how they've brought it in for a range of different things. The shooting stars, nice. It's quite unique, that one. Again, brings another reason to go and do shooting stars. Thieving have needed a pretty nice drop in the thieving drop table for a while now. Slayer, again, is going to make some more profit. So a couple of tasks which have died off a little bit in profit as well. And then Croesus, yes, the adrenaline crystal has been sacrificed for this. But hopefully for the time being, it will be better for mains. And the Iron Men, hopefully you guys get sorted out, because that and adrenaline crystal drop being taken from Croesus is a little bit painful. However, let me know your opinions. Are you happy with how they've released this? Are you happy they've done it a week before the update? Me personally, I think this is the sensible thing to do, else prices would have just been crazy. Really smart way to get this in nice and early, and gives you this time to stock up on it and hopefully make bank from it as well. Again, this whole crafting update is hopefully a point for us to make bank, and all the videos will be on the channel. So hope you guys enjoyed. Looking forward to it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.